My name is Heather. I'm a senior at Cal State Fullerton. I've been part of Cru since my freshman year, and Cru has had such a hand in my walk with God. And Cru has inspired me to not just live for myself, but to live for others and to share who God is and His love with as many people as possible, with my coworkers, my family, my classmates, and friends, but also strangers. Cru equips college students like myself to be able to have those deep conversations, to ask the hard questions, and to be able to share who God is, how God has impacted our lives, and the gospel with them. A really cool way at Cal State Fullerton, how we're able to be pushed to do that is the first couple weeks of classes, we go out and we pass out flyers and we do surveys with students. And in that survey, we just have a couple questions about their spiritual background, their passions, their experiences at Cal State Fullerton, and it's just a really cool way to be able to just start these conversations and to even make new friends. And I even just have met so many people through that and had some really, really cool conversations. For example, this semester I met this girl named Mariela. She expressed that she was kind of new to Cal State Fullerton. This is her second semester, and she hasn't really had the opportunity to get involved yet. She's been super passionate with her art. She got to share with me her art, and I got to ask her a lot about what inspires her. And with that, I actually got to be her first friend at Cal State Fullerton, and we ended up just meeting up a couple times just to get to know each other, got quick coffee together before class. And one of those times I actually got to sit down with her and just ask her how she's seen God's hand in her life, if she knows who God is, and if she has any more specific spiritual background. She shared with me already that she grew up in a Catholic home, but it wasn't a huge part of her life. But then she shared with me that she believes that there is a God, but he's just so big and so powerful that he wouldn't really be concerned with a little person like her. And even just that God is not really a personal God. He's just full of rules and kind of directs us from above. But she does believe also in heaven, but that is something that she feels like she needs to continuously strive for and work towards, and she just never feels good enough. With that, I got to share with her the gospel. I got to share with her how God has impacted my life, how God is a personal God, how he wants to get to know her, and he wants her to get to know him. And I got to share with her Jesus' love for her, how Jesus died on the cross for her so she doesn't have to feel like she's not good enough. Just that all she needs to do is believe in him, and that she would be able to make it to heaven, and that's a for sure thing. And that we don't need to be living our lives in worry, but that we get to live our lives alongside this great and powerful God, and what an honor that is. And that was just super sweet to be able to have that conversation with her, and to be able to make God more personable to her and to share with her who God is and how much he loves her. And she shared with me that she doesn't really know how to pray, or she doesn't know what to do, but she wants to rely on God and put her faith in God. And she believes fully that he loves her and that he wants to have a relationship with her. And so I got to pray for her and kind of show her how to pray, that it's not anything scary, it's just us talking to God. And she ended up using that quick little prayer that's in the KGP booklet, and even just had this really sweet moment of yearning to see God in her life, and yearning to put her life in God's hands and to have that personal relationship with him. We met up a couple more times. She asked me to share with her my favorite Bible verses and my favorite things about God and how God has impacted my life. I got to share with her my testimony. I got to share with her even just how I've been able to grow through Cru in my faith, and continuously shared with her how God loves her, and even just shared and challenged her to go deeper into that. She expressed to me that she tried to start praying. She downloaded the Bible app. She ended up buying a Bible and just got super excited to meet up with me. We ended up meeting up regularly, and that I got to see God work in crazy, crazy ways, and what an honor that was. And I even just have such a yearning to be able to be used by God for the rest of my life, to be able to just share God's love with as many people as possible, and really to live missionally, and something that God has, I felt, called me to do, and to actually work for Cru after I graduate in a couple weeks. I just have such a yearning to continue the ministry that I've been a part of, to continue to meet up with Mariela, continue to read the Bible with her, and to do that with many more college students, to be able to have that opportunity to just start those conversations, and to be able to both grow in my faith as well as share with others God's love for them, and share with others who God is. And so, just such a great honor that it's been to be a part of Cru, and I'm super excited to be able to see what else God will do in my time with Cru.